All right, everybody, I have enjoyed making silver bullets. It's been pretty cool, but as y'all have seen in my past videos, I've had to actually do a cast every time I make one, a sand cast, which takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of work. It'd be nice if I could just pour it into a mold and make one. Well, I haven't been able to find an exact mold, Civil War ringtail sharks, but I did get a ringtail sharks mold that's very close. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually do some testing on it. I want to show it to you real quick. It's actually made, and they make a lot of molds out there, and some of them are made of aluminum. Aluminum melt temperature is 1200 some degrees. Well, sterling silver is like 1600 something. So I can't use an aluminum mold, so it has to be steel. So I found this was made out of steel. And actually, you pour it through this little hole right here. And once it gets in, if you're making a lead bullet, you can take this and slice the lid off. You're not going to be able to slice sterling silver like that. So what I end up doing is taking this off. I already have taken it off because there's no way I can use that. So what you end up with this right here, 2 halves. Let's see if I can figure out which way it comes out here. 2 halves. I got some actual handles coming that'll make this come off a lot easier. There it comes. But as you see it inside right there, it ended up being a little bit flat nose, so I've actually fixed that part of it. So what we're going to do is go out here and we're going to pour sterling silver in this mold and see what we get. What do y'all think? That's the first thing, and then we'll match it up to a ringtail sharks and see what it looks like. Y'all want to do it? Let's get out here and pour it right now. Here we go. All right, everybody, we're doing a little experimentation. This is the mold I bought, and I have modified it just a tad. I want to get it as close to the Civil War bullet as possible, and it's pretty close. It's a ringtail sharks mold, but maybe during the modern times they've changed a little bit. We've taken the little cut off up here because we're not going to be cutting sterling silver off like you can lead. So we've taken that off, cleaned it up. What we're going to try to do first is just pour it in there and stop it about the right spot. We may end up having to shave this completely down about that far, but we're going to try a couple methods before we go through all that extra work and see if we can do it. So what we're going to do is we got our crucible right here. This is where we tried to make that sterling silver buckle, and it didn't make it. So we're going to put that down in there, melt that up right there, and that should be plenty to test a bullet out right here. So let's get the kiln fired up and heat it up. Here we go. All right, we did take a level and level this out because we want the stuff to settle out even in this thing. We'll have to sand some off probably. Don't know how it's going to work yet. We're getting ready to give it a try right now, though. Here we go. She's a hot one. I'm going to try to see if I can just pour it in there. Before we do, though, we're going to heat it up just a little bit. I want to heat it a couple times. I want it hot like this right before we pour it. All right, let's go with that for right now. I've already heated it a couple times. All right, we've got to be very careful pouring this now. See how good we can do this. I don't know if we can even do it that good, but we're going to try it. Oh, shoot, I missed it. Oh, my goodness, it went all the way down. I missed. That's a failure. All right, better luck next time. Stay tuned. All right, as you saw, we overfilled it, but we actually might have a pour. Look at that. It does look pretty good. Much better than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Pretty cool. I like it. All right, we're going to let that cool off a little bit longer and see if we can't make something out of that. It might have worked. All right. I had a little mistake when I poured it. Pouring liquid metal at 2,000 degrees is a little bit different than pouring water. It doesn't flow the same. I'm about to look at my video again just to see what happened when it came out, but you feel like you start going out, whoosh, then all of a sudden it wants to come all out at one time with the weight, I guess. I'm not sure. I might have to play with that a little bit. Maybe I can make a crucible have a little line in it where it kind of pours through it slower. We'll have to play with that. But anyway, it did fill it up. I didn't think it didn't fill it up, but it did fill it up. And as you see, boom, it comes out right there. Now, here's my gold bullet, and this is made from a real bullet. And let me get it down here real close. I'm going to show it to you here. All right, we have them side by side. This is a golden bullet, which is an exact replica. And as you can see, it is a little bit, this one's longer than this one right here. Let me get a little focus. I'm not looking at my camera. But so we're going to have to cut the mold down shorter. And I noticed there's one other issue we got. We actually got to cut this in right here some. As you notice, there's a little groove. Part of the that's gone. It's got a groove in the front. So we're going to have to cut this down a little bit and put a groove right in the front right there. And I can do that. I can make that happen in the mold. It takes some work, but we'll be able to do that. And it will be a perfect replica of a Civil War bullet. But it's close. It's real close, but it does need some work. So we're going to have to go back to the drawing board and work on that. We're not going to waste this bullet, though. That's sterling silver. It's good. We melt that right back down. All right, well, let me think about how I'm going to cut this out right here. I got a little grinding tool I could do that with, but we got to make sure it's perfect all the way around. All right, stay tuned. We're going to work on that. All right, well, you see what we got? We got a little more work to do to make that mold perfect. I'm going to have to take a grinder and clean it up and make it. I'll use the original ringtail sharps and make sure it matches it perfectly. As far as how high we're going to make it, I got to work on that in the best way. I don't think I could be able to pour it to a certain height. That's going to be a little tough doing that. So I have to come up with something else on that. So we'll work on that. All right, anyway, we're coming along. We're moving one step at a time, and we're going to get there. You know I'm going to make sure we get there. All right, appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, subscribe to the Gigmaster, and stay tuned because we're going to do it. You know we're going to get it right. Here we go. All right, John Boy has educated me on how many different types of ringtail sharp bullets there are from the Civil War. So we are definitely going to be copying one of these for the next bullet production, so stay tuned.